They say time is a river, flowing endlessly forward. But what happens when that river starts to bend and twist, when the past, present, and future converge into a tangled web of possibilities? Like a kaleidoscope of memories and futures colliding, time no longer follows a linear timeline. It's as if somewhere, somehow, time has been merging, collapsing in on itself. The future rewinding into the past converging with the future. People pass by, their faces flickering between different versions of themselves. Like a molecular experiment, plants, trees, and animals no longer exist as they once did. DNA fusing in a bizarre symphony of evolution. Some took shelter underground, trying to escape the convergence, hanging on to the sanity that once existed. Others still in denial, walking the barren landscape, looking for what no longer exists. I don't know how it all started or how it will end, but I do remember the beginning.
I'm reporting live from New Texaco, where residents are buzzing with excitement and curiosity after multiple reports of unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, spotted in the night sky.
As I watched the news on UFO sightings, I couldn't help but be intrigued. While skeptical of their existence, the allure of the unknown lingered in my mind. The idea of extraterrestrial visitors sparked curiosity, blurring the lines between science and fiction. Could these sightings be a glimpse into a reality far beyond our comprehension, or are they simply figments of our collective imagination?
Some suggest that the sightings could be attributed to drones or weather phenomena, but others remain steadfast in their belief that these are genuine encounters with beings from beyond our world.
You know, if those extraterrestrial beings are watching our recent events, they're probably placing bets on how long it'll take for us to collectively facepalm ourselves into oblivion. Between the conspiracy theories, celebrity drama, and viral TikTok challenges, we're like a cosmic sitcom gone horribly wrong. Half the world can't decide if they're a cat or a dog, and if they're tuning into our political circus, they must think we elected a bunch of grown-up toddlers to run the show. Or maybe it's the ones running the show who are the aliens, who would destroy their own people and planet along with everything on it.
Prepare the doomsday weapon. If they refuse to obey me, I will destroy them all.
Yes, my lord.
Prepare the cameras for a live broadcast, and find an electric guitar to hang on the wall behind me. I want to look cool.
Well, Grayson, think about that question and see if you can come up with an answer. I need coffee to wake the hell up after that news report. I'll be back.
Good morning, Gage, the usual eye-opener.
Morning, Megan. Yes, please, and make it strong enough to wake the dead.
Hey, Gage. What's shaken?
Hey, Lisa, I'm hanging in there. I've been meaning to chat with you about those theories your friend has regarding parallel universes and the Mandela effect.
Well, she thinks it could be that Hadron Collider that's stirring up all the weird cosmic chaos. And here's the kicker. It may not only be that it's changing history, but it could also be creating different versions of reality coexisting together at the same time. In one person's reality, they could be winning the lottery, while that same person is stuck in traffic in another reality. And they're both convinced they're living the real deal. Or, in your reality, it's a sunny day, while in my reality, it's pouring rain on the same day in the same place. And that may also be the reason people have disagreements about who said what in a conversation. What if they're both right?
Well, that could possibly explain why my brother-in-law thinks he's a know-it-all. Maybe in that universe he's the emperor of I-told-you-sos. But my logical brain insists that in this universe he's just a walking, talking, pompous ass with a bad case of verbal diarrhea. But hey, who am I to argue with the laws of the multiverse?
Well, if the universe is falling apart, at least we can caffeinate our way through the chaos, right?
That works for me, Megan. I'll take another double espresso. Hey friends, if you like this show, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell.
Oh no,
Hey,
not
while
this
you're at
again.
Why not spread the love
What
across the
is he
multiverse?
doing? Who is he
Share this
talking
with your
to?
fellow
Is he
reality
okay?
hoppers,
I don't
quantum
know. He started
enthusiasts,
doing this a couple
and
of weeks
anyone
ago.
else who's
It
looking to
sounds like
inject
he
a little
thinks he's on a
cosmic
reality
chaos into
TV
their day.
show.
Or maybe he
Together
thinks
we
he's a
can build
social media
community
star.
of intrepid
Well,
explorers,
he kind of has a
unraveling the
good look
secrets
for
of
that.
parallel
Yeah, but with
universes
the
one click
personality
at
of a
time.
potato.
So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's embark on an epic journey through the cosmos together.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Oh, good. You're back. Anyway, imagine if there really are parallel universes, each with its own version of reality. Which version could we be in right now?
It's a mind-boggling concept. But could it be that what you're talking about is people simply misremembering or misunderstanding each other?
Well, remember when you thought your sister called you after she passed away?
Yeah, it was a surreal experience.
What if it's not just a misunderstanding? What if it's a glimpse into a reality where things happened differently? And what if, in her world, she's living her normal, everyday life, and in ours, she died in a tragic accident?
Well, if we're living in the wrong reality, at least we've got good coffee, right?
Amen to that, Megan. Keep the caffeine coming.
Or maybe we're the ones in the alternate reality, or parallel universe, and your sister is in the normal one we used to be in.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Gage. It's Brooke.
Brooke? Is this really Brooke? What's going on? I think Robert's
Gage,
been
I
messing.
only have a minute. I need another favor from you. Can you pick up Alice from school today? My meeting's running late.
Yes, I can. And where are you? Will I see you today?
Yes, I'll see you at the house as soon as I'm finished with this appointment. Hey, I gotta get back in there. Gotta go. I'll see you later.
Is everything okay?
I think so. That was my sister Brooke.
Your dead sister. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. In her reality, that accident never happened. Or maybe she's calling you from the other side.
From the other side? I don't think so. Maybe the other side of a hoax. Either way, she said she would be at the house today, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. If she does manifest herself, Robert will have some serious explaining to do.
What do you mean?
My brother-in-law Robert told me she had died, and using his psychological bullshit jargon tried to make me think that I'm delusional and crazy for not accepting her death, when in fact she's alive and well.
That's weird. Why would he do that?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
As I stepped out of the coffee shop, the weight of Lisa's words about parallel universes lingered in my mind like a puzzle waiting to be solved. The words of my brother-in-law Robert echoed in my mind. He had solemnly informed me of my sister's demise, yet something deep within me refused to accept his proclamation completely. The phone call from her shattered the fragile peace I had tried to maintain. Could it be that in a parallel reality, she had never met the tragic fate Robert had described? The phone call from her, supposedly from beyond the grave, added another layer of complexity to the enigma surrounding her existence. I was determined to find out, but first, I needed to pick up Alice from school. Maybe that would anchor me to the present amidst the swirling uncertainty of parallel universes and the unexpected call from my supposedly deceased sister.
Alice, what's the word?
Hey, Uncle Gage. Just trying to survive another day in the academic asylum.
How was the day behind bars? How did your report on parallel universes turn out?
It was good. I really had fun researching it. There's an infinite number of different possibilities of events that could all be taking place at the same time. But my teacher didn't really like my report. She said she wanted to see more facts and not my wild imagination. I think she thought I was just making stuff up, but she told me not to worry. In a parallel universe, she gave me an A. And I told her in that parallel universe, she's not an ugly toad.
Wow. Sounds like she's got a stick up her parallel universe. This parallel universe stuff sounds like it could come in handy when you get into trouble. Just jump over to another universe.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? Remember when you said to me, the next thing you know, I'll tell you I'm working on a time machine?
Yeah, let me guess. You're building a time machine.
No, not yet, but you got me thinking, so I am looking into the relative time theory. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to change time and time travel?
Yeah, that would be cool. But what about that butterfly effect?
Well, that's the whole point. To change things to how we would want them. I could have gotten an A+ and then turned my teacher into a frog.
Speaking of changing things, it looks like your dad's home, and so is your mom. This will be interesting. Robert, Brooke, wow, you're both here. How are you guys?
Oh, living the dream. Work, sleep, eat, poop. Thanks for taking care of Alice earlier.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. You're a real lifesaver.
Well, Robert, isn't this a bit awkward for you?
Awkward? Why would this be awkward?
Well, Brooke is standing right here. You had told me she had a one-way ticket to the great beyond in a car accident.
Gage, are you feeling all right? Brooke has never even scratched a fender, let alone kicked the bucket. She's right in front of you, as alive and kicking as ever. Maybe you should lay off the booze.
Gage, is this another one of your I thought you were dead jokes?
No, seriously, last week he told me you died in an accident.
Uncle Gage, are you feeling okay?
Gage, it sounds like you're having a bit of a mental meltdown. Maybe it's all that time you spent living like a hermit when you moved away. We should have a heart-to-heart. Call my office and let's schedule some therapy.
Therapy? Seriously? You think I need therapy because you said Brooke was dead?
Well, yeah, that's not exactly a normal thing to remember.
Maybe it's just a case of mistaken identity, Gage. Like when you thought that store mannequin was your ex-girlfriend?
Hey, in my defense, it was dark, it had a very lifelike posture and a plastic-like personality.
Uncle Gage, you're so funny.
Anyway, Robert, are you telling me you don't remember you said Brooke was dead?
Not in the slightest, Gage. Maybe you're just mixing up your memories or something. Happens to the best of us. Or you could be going through a psychological breakdown. Hallucinations.
As I stepped out of my sister's house into the bright light of day, the revelation from Robert lingered like a dark cloud over my thoughts. The warmth of the sun did little to dispel the chill that had settled in my bones as I grappled with the disconcerting realization that my perception of reality was slipping away. Robert's denial echoed in my mind, a sharp contrast to the vivid memory of him telling me about Brooke's tragic accident just a week ago. The discordance between the two versions of events left me reeling, questioning the very fabric of my existence. Seeking both answers and a sanctuary for contemplation, I made my way to the refuge where I could reclaim my sanity, the bunker.
Hey, fancy meeting you here again. Twice in one day. You must be looking for answers.
Yes, I am. I just saw my sister Brooke and her husband Robert. I thought I had him caught in a lie when I confronted him about my sister Brooke alive right there in the same room. Then he denied ever telling me he said she died. They both looked at me like I was the crazy one.
Yep, that's the Mandela effect. Or is that the parallel universe?
Are you guys talking about that parallel universe stuff again? And what's with this Mandela effect thing you just said?
Hey, Billy, how are you? Lisa can explain it. I'm still on the fence with this one.
Okay, it's called the Mandela effect. Imagine you went out drinking with the guys on a Friday night. And when you woke up in the morning, you looked in the mirror and saw you turned into a girl.
Oh my God, no way. Was it because we were drinking Bud Light?
What? No. You're not getting it. Let me start over. It's called the Mandela effect. The theory goes like this. There's a whole bunch of people who remember that the comedian Howie Mandel died many, many years ago. And then years later, he showed up as a judge on the TV show You've Got No Talent.
Oh yeah, wasn't he that Mr. Clean guy?
No, you're thinking of the Mr. Clean guy from the cleaning commercial. Anyway, people are now experiencing things similar to that. Just like Gage's sister dying a year ago, and now she's back as if the accident never happened.
You mean things are just magically changing and disappearing for no good reason?
Yes, exactly.
Well, holy shitstorm, look at here, it just happened to me. My beer's gone disappeared. Bartender, can I get another beer? I think you served my last one to someone in another dimension.
Very funny. Okay, now I think you said something or someone could be doing this. I watched a news report this morning talking about an increase in alien sightings. Could this have anything to do with it?
You talking about Texaco? That's old news.
No, not that kind. They're talking about UFO aliens, not from this planet.
Well, now, you're talking about my friend's other theory. It could be visitors from another planet or solar system. This theory is about aliens here to take over the world. Similar to the movie They Live. Have you seen it?
No, what's it about?
It's about a guy who finds these sunglasses, and when he puts them on, he can see aliens disguised as people. But he can only see them with the glasses.
Oh yeah, that's the movie with that actor who was an athlete, right?
No. I think his name was Rhodey Pepper.
Joe, wasn't he a wrestler or something?
No. You're thinking of the movie The Hulk. I think Rhodey got his start as a roadie for the band Rolling Rock.
You mean Rolling Stones?
No? You're thinking of the beer. What universe are you living in? Anyway, in the movie, these aliens are taking over the planet and paying off all the different people in power to go along with their evil plan of making everyone their slaves. And the only way people could see them is with these special glasses. And if that's what's happening, they would probably have the technology to change time and space.
That sounds like an entertaining movie, but let's come back to reality for a minute. How do we know the UFO sightings are real and not just people's imagination? Or maybe they're top-secret experimental aircraft?
It could be. Or what if those UFO sightings are just a distraction from something bigger?
Oh yeah, like an ancient race of giant people 100 feet tall.
No. I'm talking about government cover-ups and secret experiments. Ever heard of Area 52?
Oh no, here we go with the ridiculous conspiracy theories again.
Hear me out. What if the government is using advanced technology, like reverse-engineered alien spacecraft, to manipulate time and space?
So you're saying they're time-traveling aliens manipulating time and space? Well, tell them they can manipulate me another beer anytime now. I've been waiting forever.
Maybe it's humans using alien technology to play God.
That's a stretch, even for you, Lisa.
Is it, though? Think about it. What if all these strange occurrences, the Mandela effect, UFO sightings, are just pieces of a much larger puzzle?
Whoa, mind blown. But what does it all mean?
That's what we need to figure out. There's something going on behind the scenes, and we're just scratching the surface.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think I need another drink to process all this.
I agree. Bartender, another round.
I'd love to stay, but I've gotta go. Let's continue this conversation the next time I see you. I'll dig deeper and get more information for our next conversation. See you later.